I'm sure many of us have seen videos like this and this on our For You pages, and I actually wrote a piece about it for The Atlantic. It's called, "Are You Sure You're Not Guilty of the Millennial Pause?" And the millennial pause is a phrase that was coined by a creator named Nisa. And it's that split second between when a millennial hits record and when they start talking, because they're checking to make sure that their camera actually is recording. I thought this was...
What? What's wrong with that? So what if you do that? I'm an aging millennial. I was born in 1986, so I'm coming up to 37. I like to check if my camera's recording before I start talking because I want to know I'm not wasting my time. So it's a professional habit. It's professionalism. How many millennials are leaving that in their final footage because you edit it out? I grew up with iMovie. I know how to edit. Anyway, let's continue.
Super funny observation, and also part of a larger trend that I've been seeing, which is basically that millennials are aging out of the internet.
Oh!
I don't mean we can't...
What? No, oi, that's a bit mean. I'm not aging out of the internet. I'm on a hot streak on the internet still, have been since 1999. So I'm not aging out of the internet. That makes me sad that someone online would say that, because I'm a big part of the internet, and I'm aging on it. I'm aging with it. I'm not aging out of it. Am I? Let's continue.
Use it anymore, that we don't belong here, but that the internet that we built and used for the past 15 years is not the internet that we are on anymore.
Yeah, well, you're just stating the obvious there, aren't you? Because, yeah, like, I know times have changed. I'm not on Napster trying to download bloody Limp Bizkit anymore, am I? I've moved on.
But millennials are still using a lot of the hallmarks and behavior and tics from that old internet.
Ruffle mayo, like what? Like what ticks and stuff?
Michael is one of the creators who makes those millennial parody videos, and he explained it to me like this. The way the quintessential millennial behaves online is basically a bunch of silly little nuances strung together.
I need my glasses to be able to read that, so joke's on you. My astigmatism can't fucking keep up already.
To create a personality that is very giddy and excitable about the normal or mundane. Zooming in on our faces.
That's quite true. I do get very excitable about the normal and mundane, as I built a career on it for the last 8 years probably, hyping up shit that no one else hypes up.
Talking in a BuzzFeed accent, using internet speak in real life, words like doggo or I did a thing. Those are all millennial internet-isms. And if you...
I just said ruffle mayo a minute ago, didn't I? Roll on floor laughing my ass off. Yep. You got me there as well. Okay, you got me there as well. Bloody hell, BRB, BBL, they're still all in there.
Use them, you've just immediately outed yourself as a millennial online. This is not really something we've ever seen.
So what's wrong with that? What's wrong with being an aging millennial? What's like, no big deal. I'm happy about it. I don't care. I find the young people look up to it. They're like, oh, Ozzy Man, you taught me what ruffle mayo meant. I never knew that because I was born in 2010 or some shit.
Millennials were the first generation to ever grow up on the internet, and also now the first generation to ever get old on it.
That's a really good point. I love that point because I think about that often. I knew what the before time was like. Like before you spent too much time on MSN Messenger and ICQ and yeah, Napster and LimeWire and all of them things. Like, yeah, and it's interesting. I remember the before time when we used to go outdoors, and now it's like, I kind of respect that still. I go outdoors, I do, but I'm also an indoors kid. So I respect both because I know, because the internet came about when I was like 12, 13, and I know stuff.
Personally, I think we should just embrace it, but I'm curious to hear if this is something you guys have noticed, and if so, how you're adapting to it.
That was a good video. I came in a little prickly. I came in a little hot at the beginning. I was defensive, but I agree. Just embrace it. Embrace aging with and on the internet. Those born in the 80s and shit. All right. Yeah, no, yeah. All right, no, that's all. That's the video.